Story time. Now, I have been robbed twice in my lifetime, and this one is about the first time. Me and my second wife, we had moved to Salem, Missouri, and we went to stay with our family for a little bit until we could get a place of our own. And then we finally got a place, and it was a big house that had been cut down into little sections and, like little apartments, and they were small. I mean, ours was a one bedroom apartment, and I always joked about it because, like, I say, if you're laying in the middle and you sit up, you're in the bathroom. If you roll over, you're in the living room. If you roll over on the other side, you're in the kitchen. Because basically, that's the truth. It was that small, and I'd never been in a place that small before. You know what I mean? So you did have a bathroom door, which was good. Thank God that was in there. But everything else, you could see the kitchen, the living room, and the bathroom. That was it. So anyway, that first night we moved in, we were tired, and so we went to sleep. And we had put my wife's purse right next to me. Oh, our bed was a pull-out couch. That was our bed. Pretty bad. Those things are not fun to sleep on because they got like a little hump in the middle, like a metal bar. So anyway, we put our purse over here next to me. The door to come in the house was over here, and my wife was right by the door. And we put the purse underneath the cushions that were on the couch, the pull-out. What is that called? Pull-out couch, whatever. Anyway, went to sleep, and that next morning I woke up, looked over, and the cushion was moved, and the purse was gone. So we looked around the apartment because, like, maybe we put it somewhere else, but no, it was gone. So we called the police. The police came and looked, and they noticed like our door had a gap in it, like that much. But anyway, they could see where someone used a knife or something to a screwdriver, knife, whatever, to get inside because it had marks on it. And yeah, we were upset because the money was in there, birth certificates, IDs, WIC, food stamps, everything was inside the purse. And so we're sitting there trying to figure out, like, what happened? I mean, these people actually broke in our house on our very first night there in a one-bedroom apartment, which means they were like 2 feet away from me. Now, what do you think would happen if I had woken up? It's a scary thought because don't know what they would have done. They were super quiet, and we must have been just really exhausted. The police did end up finding the purse because somebody found it and turned it in, and it was empty. Nothing in it. It was just the purse. Well, I mean, I think there was a couple little items in there, but the main wallet inside that had all the information, all the stuff is gone. So we had to go through all that trouble to get new copies of everything. Anyway, I went and got a special lock for the door, which was like a ball thing, and then a latch that comes over the top of it. And there's no way you could break in without us waking up. I mean, you'd have to break it off the door. I went and got some extra long screws. And because of that, I had a hard time sleeping from that moment on, Anyway, in the apartment place, there was only one other couple. All the other apartments were empty. And it wasn't until a couple years later after that it dawned on me it could have been them. Even though they were nice to us, we became friends with them. We hung out with them. The wife, I remember she got bit by a brown recluse on the side, and it started rotting away your skin. You could actually stick this far, your pinky, in there. They got some medicine from the hospital. It's just we had worked up a friendship, but to think about it, they would know the setup, the apartments. They said that they were in a different apartment before they went to that one. I mean, it just makes logical sense that they would have done it. They would have had the confidence because they knew the setup. Who would break into a one-bedroom apartment when the people are right there versus a big house where it has lots of rooms and they can maneuver around and stuff like that? So anyway, yeah, I got kind of a sleeping disorder after that somewhat, where any little noise wakes me up. But that, I would have to say that was the worst robbery, I'd ever had. Um, so, have you ever had anything like that happen to you? Let me know in the comments below. I think most of us have been robbed at least once in our lifetime. I'll tell the other one on another story time. All right, thank you for watching, and God bless.